Well, hello, folks. We are back. It is another Tuesday, and today we are going to be finishing up our showcase of the Bit Generations games for the Game Boy Advance. There's 3 more to go, so we're going to give them each about 40 minutes instead of 30. That should work out. And it also works out pretty nicely because, well, frankly, I didn't really play these in order of release or anything. I just played them in alphabetical order, but it really works out because the 3 games we have this week, they have a little bit more of a progression to them than the ones we played last week. So, you know, we'll be have a little more to do if we stick with them for a little bit longer. But with that all being said, let's just jump right on into it. Here we are. And let's unpause this, and that brings that back up. And so, the first of these games we'll be playing this week is called Dotstream, as you can see right up there. It says it there. And now it also says it, like, down there as well. Thereabouts. Also, you might want to get your headphones ready. This is a bit noisy. You might want to get your headphones out because the last game we play is going to be very sound-centric. But for right now, this is if the phrase campaign and spot race didn't give it away, this is a racing game. But it's a very distinct racing game. You'll see what I mean. Can we do this one? How about this one? I guess we're doing this one. And we're green, I guess? Okay. Okay, so right out the gate here, it's a bit unique for a racing game. Oh, look at this. Boost pad. So I'm not pushing any button right now. You just accelerate automatically. There is a brake if you need it. These boost pads do seem to be doing their job. And so the basic idea here is that as you move, turning slows you down. You lose a little bit of speed every time you need to sort of change lanes. I'm just going to use one of my boosts. And so ideally, you would move in a straight line as much as possible. Like right now. And so the other things, maybe a little less obvious, I mean, as you can clearly see, there's like a big trail that sort of follows behind you. You can't drive your little car in someone else's trail. You can cross over it, but you can't stay in it. You will get sort of pushed out. And because pushing out makes you turn, you lose a little bit of speed. And so while the game is fairly simple in terms of how it operates, the basic gist of it is, you know, like any good racing game, you want to learn the tracks and then try to How come I'm only starting with 10 points? Is that because I skipped the first race? You wouldn't let me play the first race. I want to do it. Anyway. So you want to kind of learn the tracks so you can know what path to take through them that sort of has the least amount of movement in it. So here, because it's a narrow space, I'm getting kind of pushed around by accidentally driving in these other lanes. Ooh, I don't know what that is or how to use it, but I got one. Oh, that's what that does. Okay. Well, I'm in the lead now. This game also got a re-release for the Wii, or for WiiWare specifically. I can't remember if they changed the name or not. I don't think they did. But that one is actually really cool because instead of just being like sort of lines, like it was sort of treated more like they were. Crap, what is that? It was treated more like vector graphics. That's the word I was looking for. And so the course would like curve and turn and slide, and it would move into the background, and but it was built on the same principle, right? You get a couple boosts per track. But now there's 4 of us tied for first. I don't know if there's any... Ooh. And so like in a normal racing game, you would want to try and hug the turns as much as you can. What does this star do? I'm sure it does something useful. In this game, instead of hugging the turns, the trick is to like kind of stay as close to the wall as you can to try and minimize how much you need to turn in order to avoid obstacles. So that kind of messed me up over here because I didn't know about these sort of sharper turns. That's what a sharp turn looks like in this game. Now if I stay exactly right here, I can just move in a straight line through there. That little narrow lane at the bottom is the pit lane. If you go in there, it'll give you like 9 boosts. But I would not recommend that unless you are way behind, because getting the 9 boosts is a bit of a time-consuming process, and actually on my practice run of this, I lost the first time because I was stuck in the pit for so long. Well, we're now officially in first place. And we got one more race to go in this league. Okay, that slows you down. I'm not sure what the stars do. I'm sure it's something, and I'm sure it's worth my while to give him a shot. Very slight lead right now. Those moving boxes really did me a solid there. He wanted to stay. Oh no, I crashed. But it's fine, I had enough of a lead that it didn't matter. And I got no more boosts. You know, I never had much opinion on the music in this game, but I'm kind of liking it. Formation mode. Okay. So we unlocked some new stuff. Now we got Class 2, Flash GP, and Lightning GP. Let's try this one. Well, I want to be the pink line. We got a little amen break going on. Oop. Oh, the sound effects changed. Yep, still not sure what that does. Aside from make the walls change color. Retire. All right. So not surprisingly, this is a little trickier than the earlier courses. Yeah, these little dotted things. You have a heck of a time describing what's going on in this game, but yeah, these things slow you down. Just go ahead and pull ahead a little bit there. Alright. Well, then if I can keep that up, I think maybe I can pull back ahead. But, not quite way out in front. Ugh. That went badly. So it might be worth taking to the pit now because I'm so significantly behind. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, now if I can use all 9 of those boosts effectively, I might be able to regain a little position here. Doesn't look like it though. Still getting kind of pushed around. Well, damn. If there's a trick to getting a better start, I don't know what it is. Oh, that does let me go through walls. Just, I guess, only certain kinds. Oh, I retired. Apparently that one had 3 laps. Oh, that puts me back in 4th place. Okay, this course is just kinda mean. Well, I guess it's being mean to everybody, so that's nice. Crap. I was doing good there. I was doing good for a change. Boo. Well, that's that. So if we go back here, is there a new... Did we unlock a new mode? Formation. Okay. Okay, so there's no brakes in this mode. Wonder what that guy wants. Whatever it is, he's not trying too hard to get the little pips. Oh wait, no, I can move him. I can, if I hold A. Oh, cray. Is the game asking me to do what I think the game's asking me to do? I've never played this mode. This is new for me. Yeah, I can move them both at the same time if I hold A. Aw, this is wild. Well, that's one way to slow him down. Well, if the whole game was that, I wouldn't like it very much. But it is kind of neat as like an added mode. Alright, let's see how well I remember these courses. Which, I mean, the answer is probably not at all. Yeah, so you can only hit 2 walls. Oh, look at that, I'm in charge. I don't know what the lightning bolt did. Doesn't seem to have done much. I think this is where I want to be. Not crazy about the fact that it doesn't seem to let you start over. It's like you have to complete the campaign in order to try again. It might have been better to save that. New record. Well, okay. 1 second shorter than my previous record. Dang it. I'm getting destroyed. Let's do it. I don't think it's gonna help. I'm starting to get caught up a little. At least it's not dead last again. This is probably more fun to watch when it's close. And probably less fun to watch when I crash every race. Race. Let's try this one. We get some fun sound effects on this. I think they're quantized. What? Whew. This game does get tense. Like, I will give it that. Like... Though I'm pretty sure they designed it so that you always have the slowest start. And if I'm wrong about that, there may be a whole other, you know, wrinkle to this game. Well, I'm out of boost, so I'm gonna have to play the next lap very clean. Luckily this particular track doesn't seem too tough, so... Yeah, there's no catching up with green there. Second place it is. I think we've got enough time for one more race. I was watching the red car. Well, second place for me. Might as well finish out the circuit. There's only one more track. Excuse me, fellas. That probably could have been used a little more strategically. Like if I held on to it for lap 2. I think I lost my boost because I crashed into that guy. That sucks. Oh, that's what lightning does. That's handy. Alright. First place. How are we looking? I'm tied for first with 2 other players. That's not bad. Guys, you got new formation command. Okay, so R makes them separate. A makes them all move together. That's pretty neat. However, that's going to be a Dotstream for now. We're going to jump into our next game, which is Orbital. And so just... This game also came out for WiiWare, and the name was changed to Orbiant, which I believe is basically just to avoid trademark issues with the musical group. And you may remember this game. Well, probably don't. So this is probably the most difficult game in the series. The basic gist of this one is I have 2 controls. Attract and repel. And if I need to change, that's all I can do. If I need to change directions, I need to get into the orbit of one of these planets and then sort of repel myself away from it. And then when you're just adrift out here, the best you can do is try to attract yourself or repel from like the nearest thing. Try to get... And when you hear that sound, that means you're now... And so the objective is kind of like, you know, those games where you're like a fish and you eat the other fish and become a bigger fish, and then you can eat the bigger fish and you become an even bigger fish? So we're trying to do that. And then once we're big enough, we can get these little satellites to start orbiting us so that we have like our own little moons, and you know, try to get a moon over here. Got him. And then you clear each stage. You see that big glowy yellow thing over there. We're gonna try to... We don't want to crash into it. We want... We want to try to get that thing to orbit us. Yeah, you lose a life when you crash into a planet. There we go. Initial time, on clear time. And because we had 4 different things orbiting us, we get 4 extra lives now for the start of the next stage. Again, we're kind of chasing after the yellow guy. I think we want to be a little careful though, because we don't want to crash into him, which is what we're about to do. So like kind of the big challenge of this game, as I'm sure you've already worked out, is just the sheer lack of direct control that you have over what you're doing. Which is presumably why the game is just so very, very generous with extra lives. Oh, that was good. For a second there I thought I screwed myself. Looks like I dropped a few frames. Hasn't gotten horribly nasty just yet. But yeah, when this game came to the Wii, I played it a lot. It does get very difficult later on, and honestly kind of frustrating. But we're probably not going to be playing long enough for that to happen. So it'll be all good. Nope, I'm moving further and further away from my target. The stages wrap around, in case you hadn't noticed, so I think we have a good trajectory now. There it goes. Oop. Oh, yeah. Ah, there we go. Oop. I don't know if I have the speed to catch up with that other little moon. I think so. Oop, wrong button, wrong button. I keep attracting what I mean to repel. Let's see if we can at least use this to curve ourselves back around. Again, I think we're gaining on him. I think we're gaining on him. There we go. I remember way back when I was a wee lad, and at school they had these like CD-ROM encyclopedias, and CD-ROM was a new thing at the time. Like, we were all kind of amazed by it. And I remember one of the things that the CD-ROM had, it was like this little interactive, wouldn't even really call it a game, it was just like a little toy, where you'd have like a little planet, and you'd have a little moon, and you would sort of set the kind of speed and trajectory of the moon, and you sort of see like how it kind of orbits the planet in different ways depending on how you set it. And you could also, I mean, if you were a dumb kid who was not much interested in learning about things, you could kind of just make it bounce off the planet and do stupid things. But the thing I remember most, there's like a little dotted line would follow it around. And you could kind of like turn it into a little spirograph using the dotted line. You could make like little patterns. It would bounce off the planet over and over again. And I highly doubt that that was specifically what inspired this, but I imagine it was something like that. Some edutainment that someone realized was kind of just fun to play with, and so they designed a game around it. Again, of course, as I say, like, much of the challenge of this is how little control you have and how kind of difficult it is to sort of manage all of this. Alright, I'm not even sure where I'm supposed to be going right now. Let's pop out. Ah, dang. So I'm pretty sure the reason why they're so generous with the extra lives is because, yeah, they know. Well, I wasn't trying to get that moon to orbit me, but I won't say no. It can also be a little tricky when there's something just off screen that you don't necessarily realize you're about to collide with. I don't know if we can do anything with that little red asteroid-looking thing. My guess is no. Yeah, so that's just a thing to not bump into. Okay, maybe I need to go this way. This might work. This might work. It did not work. I don't know, I think I might have screwed myself over by growing a little too large. It sure doesn't seem like I can pull myself towards the sun anymore. Oh no! Oh no, I changed directions again. Okay, come on, come on, come on! Ah. I guess we're going this way now. Well, now we're going this way. Oh, this might work. This might. Oh, stop crashing! Come on! Might run out of lives before we finish this stage. I'm just gonna hold down repel and hope for the best here. Yeah, we have very little control over anything at the moment. It was absolutely a mistake to grow this big. Nothing else in this galaxy has the... Now, this isn't a galaxy, this is more like a star system. Nothing else in this star system has the gravitational force to move us around, so we're just kind of adrift. And just hoping we line up with the sun at just the right moment. And we're going this way now. And we're going this way now. Oh, we're going this way now. Alright. I do like the way that getting more satellites changes the music. But yeah, we gotta start being a little cautious now. Because we don't want to completely absorb the star system again. I think we're in a good spot. Hey, Levi. Oh, I forgot. So I don't know if you've ever seen any of the Bit Generations games before, but the basic gist of this is that our only control right now is we can either attract or repulse. So basically we're sort of relying on sort of the gravitational force of the other... of the other planets and objects in space to sort of move ourselves around. Oh, we're off in space again. Well, I mean, you spend the whole game off in space, but... Okay, so that sound means we're now in orbit of this. Just wait a moment. See, I've always really liked the bit generations games. I would say, like... Well, as far as, like, sort of a gold standard for, like, kind of experimental game design, I would probably have to go with Killer 7. But these are not far behind. Maybe I just need to break free and try to wrap around to it, because I'm kind of going in the wrong direction here. Well, it cost me a life, but it's working. There's the sun. So you clear each stage by getting the sun to orbit you. So there we go. Well, that one was a little easier. Oh! Look at those things move. Pull myself back this way. I don't know where the sun is in this stage. Well, I think it's the one in the middle, so if I just gotta... Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, so... Okay, we just need to get a little bit closer. A little bit closer still. Oop. Alright, but with that, I'm going to switch to the final game now. And I am going to, let's see, first of all, it's called, I believe it's all one word, I'll have to double check. Soundvoyager, okay. And I'm also going to be putting on the headphones recommended notification that I made especially for this, because this game, as the name suggests, is all about sound. I may need to turn the sound up a bit. So now it's saying adjust volume. I think if I, yeah. Just go with default. Yeah, it sounds all right. And so, here's the first stage. Yeah, so the buttons aren't doing anything here, it's just left and right. And this will make more sense in a bit. So I don't know if you have noticed, but the green glowy things that we're trying to pick up, they're getting a little more faint and a little harder to see. So now we can't see it at all. And at this point, the goal is essentially to locate them through positional sound. Where is the sound moving? It's the technical term that we use in music would be panning. Is it, if you move it back and forth through the stereo field, but that's kind of how we have to locate it. Basically, we're trying to get it so that it's panned in the center. And I don't know if I got it or not. Nope. There it is. I think it's just fading out now. Oh, wait. No, I think I missed it. All right, now we're doing sound drive. And so it's kind of the same idea. I'm using positional sound to try and figure out if I'm heading straight for the car or not. And so like the other game, they're eventually gonna get harder to see. And still kind of see them. You can hear a little static when you go on one of the side lanes. Oh.
Game over.
So go back to stage select. No? I guess I had to do this one again. Alright.
Ready? Go.
I hate to admit I'm still relying on my eyes more than my ears. It's as faint as they are, I can still kinda see them.
Lane clear.
Sound catcher, the flow. I think it was actually this lane. It doesn't matter now. I'm probably not supposed to drive. No. Or sound chase.
Ready?
Oh. Oh, okay, so they're not coming towards me this time.
Game over.
Oh, was I supposed to touch them? Maybe I was. I'll try again.
Ready? Go.
No, I wasn't. Okay, what did...
Game over.
I'm not 100% sure what the objective here is.
Ready, go.
Oh wait, can I speed up? I think I can faintly. Ah, yeah.
Staying clear.
I wonder if that's harder to do on an original Game Boy Advance screen. Because, like, even right up to the end, I could still kind of see them. Really? Are these ones moving? I was gonna say, if that one wasn't it. I don't want the car. What's over here? Whatever this is, let's go for this. Soundcock!
Ready, go.
Oh dear.
Staying clear.
Oop. Nope. Yeah, so I think these sound catcher stages are the only ones that rely wholly on positional sound to... Oh, I'm hearing water over here. Soundcatcher, jazz lesson. Oh boy. I'm in trouble now. I am no good at jazz. I think it's this one. No, I think it's this lane. This is the most I've ever played this, by the way. Everything past the second or third minigame is new to me. Soundcatcher Remix opened. Yeah, I might have a slight advantage at this, having, you know, a musician for 20, almost 30 years. Okay, so I see. So, in any of these Soundcatcher stages, you can kind of pick what stage you play next based on how you... Well, if we start back at the beginning, and try this. IRL buffs. Exactly. Okay, so they do sometimes land between the lanes. Because the downside is that my ears are not in the best shape. I do know for a fact that I hear things with a lot more clarity out this ear than I do this one. And that sometimes makes things feel like they're moving to the side a little bit. if I put it on the lane... Okay, that's still counted. So I should be hearing two things as this starts to fade out. We want to go... Sound slalom.
Ready?
Oh dear. But again, even the faintest, the absolute faintest visuals possible are still kind of easier to use.
Lane clear.
But anyway, that's going to be me for this evening. That was... I remember that game being frustrating. Maybe it's just, you know, with time, I don't know. But yeah, that was... So... Oop. So those are the remaining Bit Generation games. As for what I'll be playing this time next week, you know what I want to try? I don't think I'm going to play the whole way through it, but I do want to play it. Recently, someone did a fan port of the original Metal Gear to the Sega Genesis. And so apparently it's based on the Amiga version, and so it's closer to the MSX game than the one we had on NES. And yeah, so that's kind of interesting. I've messed around with it a little bit so far, but yeah, so I'll start playing that next week, and we'll see how long I stick with it. And after that, I'll probably jump over to Lufia 2. That's the other thing I'm sort of feeling at the moment. As for tomorrow, it'll be ranking of the Game Boy Puzzlers, and I'm planning to play one of the Bust-A-Move games. And then, of course, live improvised music on Thursday, and music production on Saturday. And in the meantime, our good buddy Greg Seward is playing some more Shining Force CDs, so we're going to hop on over there for a real good time. So, just want to thank you for coming by. Thanks for hanging out and chatting. Thank you, Levi, especially, for coming by and chatting. and I do hope to see you next time. So bye for now.